Alrighty. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for Cricket tuning in. I'm Cricketoon. Tonight we are going to continue on in Pokemon LeafGreen. I believe we just cleared out the Rocket game corner. I think the last thing I was doing was playing the slots for a bit. No way in heck we're going to get that many coins unless I have the money to spare. And so I think the next thing to do, I believe, is go to the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. Now that we have the Silph Scope to ID the ghosts there. So there's that. And then I kind of want to go to Fuchsia City first so I can get the good rod or the super rod. And then maybe it's either Saffron City or we can do things in Fuchsia City. I'm not sure. I never really quite figured out what the actual like progression of Gen 1 was, because it was like you after Lavender Town, you then I remember reading that you go to Saffron City, you beat up Team Rocket. That way you could challenge the gym there, even though the gym badge is like the 6th badge. Where badge number 5 is in Fuchsia City. So I would think that you actually like ignore Saffron City until you get the 5th badge, and then you suddenly realize that something's happening in Saffron City, and then you go there. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be playing the whole stream. Like I just want to play more Crimson Desert. Such a nice game. Well, we'll see. We'll see if there's time or not. Maybe we'll sneak in a little Crimson Desert afterwards, but no, we'll probably just focus on Pokemon LeafGreen. All right. Switch over to this, and then we gotta get the GameCube to recognize my stupid disc. Like that. When I tried to put the disc in, it felt like I almost broke it. Yeah, last thing we did was the Rocket Hideout. Erica. She wasn't really much of a problem, really. Right, I'm gonna go in here and change the resolution first. Pray that OBS doesn't crash on me. There we go. All right. Tempted to do some grinding, but we'll probably be doing enough of that as we're climbing up the tower. 1,700 points. Maybe there isn't a 5,000 coin option. That would be like a ton of money if we wanted to just buy our way to the prizes. I mean, we get enough of the yellow flute, which is pretty handy. Cures confusion. Sure, that's what yeah. Night. Thanks for cricket tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? No, there are no boobs in this stream. Yellow flu is ripping. I mean, something that cures confusion's kind of handy. Shame it's 1,600 coins. Would be sweet to get Pinsir and Dratini. We can get Dratini later on in the game. It would be nice to get Porygon, but 6,500 coins. What's the breakdown on that? Because I mean, if you're constantly getting 777s on the slot machines, that's 300 coins per 777. That means you gotta get it like around 21, 22 times. You need to get that many 777s in order to afford the Porygon. We get our TMs, which are also just pricey. Anyway, that. No, I asked how we were. Thank you for cricket tuning in as always. How you doing tonight? Four lines of press, yeah, I know that feel. Breathing heavy, I don't know that feel. Watching Winter Park like she's going to kill people outside, oh dear. Eating Aldi rice. Causing you to breathe heavy. Maybe consider drinking more water or something. I don't know. crust tastes pretty gross. Yeah, I would figure rice alone would be that great. Asthma, right, I see. Right. I want to move items. Pokemans. Alright, so now that we have the self scope, use that to ID the ghosts. Here, there it is. Makes unseeable Pokemon visible. Alright, let's head over to Lavender Town. We have the tea now, so we can go into Saffron City. It's awfully tasty. I'll share this tea with the other guards. TM29. It's psychic. How's it even possible for him to share? Oh, he just goes to the other, to all the other gates, like here. Dojo, right? I forgot about these guys. Dojo that's just full of fighting types. And if you clear it, you get a choice between Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. I can actually do this one. That probably needs some extra EXP there. What if they're all double battles too? It's all singles. one after the other. guys are probably a bit tough. Well, 10% will clear them all out. That is, if Fly didn't miss. I'm doing all right. Cross shot. Jeez, how do you know that at level 31? Crimey. Oh, it didn't kill him. Good thing you wasted the turn using focus energy. I don't know why that peck had to be a crit, but okay. Yes, I thought. Not a double battle, but it's just one trainer battle after another. Hey, Reno, thanks for frickin' tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Oh no, 30 damage. Or 32 damage. Percent is now
bloody
30.
egg!
Thanks for redeeming your daily grunty food. Reno, you got a bloody egg. Six primate. Well, you won't last long enough to use that rage effectively. I'm doing all right, Reno. I shouldn't bother with the rest of that fighting dojo. I'll have to save that for later. Need to get everyone to like 40 at this point. Lavender Town. George, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? It's alive. You can at least make them faint. Let's go. Yoto. This is a bad matchup. This is a good matchup. The Johto still knows guts. Nice. Gyarados. Yeah, let's keep Pikachu out. Ralph. Or T. Two damage. More than damage. Away by spamming leech life. Piss off. Damn. You stinker. Took it easy on you, too. Pokedex coming. I just got a Cubone. Can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? If there aren't any left. I better go going. I got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Note that he was missing his Raticate. It's implied that he's in Pokemon Tower because his Raticate died. Booby, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? just gonna hit a ghastly. Mushroom and chicken patty over rice for dinner. Nice. Egg. Had a meat. Like 3 different types of meat on it. 3 or 4 different types. Should trigger his evolution, I think. Yeah, now he's about to become a primate. Yeah, he's trying to learn Rage. Oh, screw it. Fuck Rage. Yeah, so he'd be such a good bodyguard, like passing through walls would be OP. Yeah, yeah, the ability to pass through solid objects sounds pretty handy. Give me a second. Okay. Favorite ghost? Need to look at a list first. Give me a sec. No, I'll be honest. I kind of like all the ghost types. I'm just looking at the list and like, there's only like maybe 2 or 3 that I don't like. Like I'm looking at the list here for the list of pure ghost types. I don't like Galarian Corsola, because it becomes ghost type. I don't really care much for Shuppet and Bayonet. Yeah, yeah, and Cursola. Yeah, don't care for Corsola and Cursola. But the rest of the pure ghost types, I like. I don't think I have an absolute. Well, no. If I really had to pick an absolute favorite, I'm quite partial to Spiritomb, I guess. Spiritomb, Aegis Slash, Skeledirge and Ceruledge. Nihilape I also like. Delamise. I like that. I like that ghost type too. Yeah. I guess I like a majority of the ghost types, really. Giratina, Ghost Dragon? Yeah, Giratina I like too. This one shouldn't instantly die to the thunder. 1 HP. Good shit. Good shit. I have to do another Thunderbolt because because Pikachu's physical attacks can't hit it. Or it can curse itself. Yeah, you go ahead and do that, my friend. That's a free win for me. Bye. Especially doing that with 1 HP, God. Purified and protected zone. And a cleanse tag. Common Pokemon. Yeah, I gotta love the ghost types who think that curse is the best thing in the world, but then it's like, oh no, where's all my HP? You'd think that the ghost type cutting their HP down to plant down the curse would be like half of its current HP, but it's really like... It's some funny number, I think. I'll look that up. Lose half of its maximum HP rounded down. If this causes the user's HP to drop to 0, the move will execute fully, but cause the user to faint. And then the cursed Pokemon loses a quarter of its maximum HP and at each end of turn. So it's half of its maximum HP rounded down. So if it does not have enough HP, then yeah, it just kills itself. This Pikachu has 69 HP. It's pretty nice. Get Yu-Gi-Oh in here to take care of business. You're 29, so now it's time for Zandal to get some EXP. I think Bite is a dark type move. Nugget. max accuracy. Fight our way to victory. To actually fight with. Or Primeape is not going to get any XP around here. Rare candy. Ooh, piece of candy. How EXP sharing worked in the previous gens was alright, but and I do like the idea of gaining EXP when you catch a Pokemon, but yeah, later gens sharing the EXP does speed up things, but it does cause you to like have Pokemon overtrained or something like that. Not necessarily a bad thing. It does speed up the whole process. I really think it should have been contained with just the Pokemon that actually participate in a battle. Be gone, intruders. The ghost appeared. The Silph Scope identified it. It's a level 30 Marowak that we cannot catch. That's okay. We'll just water gun it. Which water gun did a little bit of damage? Probably the time I taught Sandal water pulse, because that would definitely hit a little harder. Ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. Mother spirit was calmed, departed into the afterlife. I'm gonna do that right now. Where's the TMs? No, not the Helix fossil. God. Let's consult the Helix. Water Pulse is a far stronger move than Water Gun. Yeah, his whole 60 base damage over 40. Swap use. I know the next handful of trainers up here don't use ghost types because they're all Team Rocket members. out. They have to use, like, Zubats. And a Golbat. Forget this. Little guy marched right up to our hideout. Then he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon. We're just talking it over as adults. I'm sure you are. Oh, now comes the Psychic type. Nice. Love getting that flinch. Dolls now 30. You're not saving anyone, kid. Bull. Get paralyzed. Finally, opponent that my monkey can actually fight without losing a ton of HP. Swap to Pikachu. That way he at least gets some EXP out of it. Trigger static. The attack isn't a contact move. Or maybe it is. Not getting away with this. That we just did. Came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. McMarak's spirit has finally left us. Must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Then we teleport there. Pokedex quest is that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. Poke Flute. Upon hearing the Poke Flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. Now we have a way to wake up the Snorlax. As I said, that's kind of what I want to do next. I want to go to Fuchsia City and get the Super Rod. Or the Good Rod, whichever the next tier rod it is. That means a lengthy walk to Fuchsia City. Already beat up these guys. Relax. Save here because we want to try to catch the Snorlax. Just realized we probably don't have enough balls, but might be a good idea actually. We can get a bit more Great Ball than Snorlax is going to be a pain to catch because it does have rest, so it'll be able to recover its HP. Let's find a way to put it to sleep prior. But now I do have Parasect with its Spore attack, so that could be one method. I did use it in the inventory. Snorlax. Low kick is probably going to kill the poor thing. Seismic toss. Well, yeah, no, seismic toss would probably help. That does set damage. I'll do 28 damage. Because it also has a lot of HP. Tee. He tried to yawn, but our monkey has vital spirit. Nope, that killed it. That was a crit. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I have no way to reset. Okay, I have to do it this way then. There we go. Maybe if I just open up with the karate chop, maybe that might not kill it. Forgot that Snorlax has a lot of HP. Yeah, that works. And that was also a crit too. Nope, Vital Spirit made it ineffective. What I should probably consider swapping to Eris and see if we can put it to sleep with Spore before it attempts to do a rest. No, never mind. Too late. And then, of course, it has a Chesto Berry to get rid of the sleep instantly. Ooh, which then, if that's the case, let's put it to sleep again. Alright, now let's switch back to Primeape. Get another Karate Chop, and then hopefully the sleep stays long enough. Oh wow, that didn't actually kill it. Because that last Karate Chop was a crit. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Still asleep. Good shit. Oh, it knows Snore though. Forgot about Snore. It's one of 2 moves that can be used while asleep. Nice. Got the Snorlax. I don't know if I'm going to use this Snorlax, but we'll give him a nickname. Anyone want to give me some nickname suggestions? Hebe? Okay. Hebe. There, now we can continue on. Take a detour into Vermilion, Vermilion City. Get some heals. Fuchsia City and see if I can get that good rod. I think it's the good rod. Yeah, we're gonna gotta go to Fuchsia City for the good rod. And we have to go to Route 12 for the super rod. Get in the building. Funny enough, this house is where we can actually get that rod. Yes, I like to fish. Super rod. Catch a big Magikarp with that rod. I want to see it. As much as I love to fish, I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. Where level? Okay. This can get the super rod can get me the Poliwag that I want to get, but it'll be too high of a level. Route 12 already. We catch the super rod. We can find Psyduck. No, we can't find Psyduck. That's Fire Red. We can find Slowpoke, Krabby, and Gyarados. So I have to go somewhere else then. What I want to do is catch a Poliwag and then do that trade in Cerulean City that gets you a Poliwag for a Jinx. And then maybe use the Jinx as like the main psychic type. City. Gen 3. We can find Slowpoke, Krabby, Horsey, Staryu, and Gyarados. I wouldn't mind a Staryu. Level 15 to 25. That's actually not a bad level. Not even a nibble. Ow. Try a different spot then. There we go. There's a Staryu. That should be low enough. that one later. All I wanted to catch here, just star you. Then we catch in Route 6. Super Rod. We can get Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Slowpoke, and Gyarados. Try for a Poliwag. Oh, okay. There's a Gyarados. That's a 15% chance rate. Level 16 Gyarados, so it's not even a properly leveled Gyarados. Pretty sure it evolves at like 20. There's a Poliwag. 22. Hypnosis ain't gonna work there. Nice. Finally got a Poliwag. Nope. We're gonna trade this one. Actually, I might as well wait a Cerulean City, since that's where we're gonna be where we're gonna trade. Or is it a Poliwhirl that I need? Yeah, I better double check that, actually. it makes more sense if it was a Poliwhirl. It was in this house. Yeah, it was the old guy here. Yeah, he wants a Poliwhirl. Okay. Well, that's no problem, because we can actually go back down there and get a Poliwhirl. Curious, is there actually... Can we get one that's a little more closer? What about Cerulean City? Nope, we gotta go to Route 6 again. Super Rod, we can actually fish up a Poliwhirl from this route. Hey. Ooh, level 29. Now, at least I'll be able to do like multiple seismic tosses on it. That should be weak. That's right. Keep spamming hypnosis. My monkey can't be put to sleep. Sure, you can rain dance. Yeah, there we go. All right. Back to Cerulean and do that trade. Zinx. Nicknamed Zinx. Mile 2. Ugh. The greatest of abilities, though. Attraction rarely ever comes up. Oh, it's the only ability it has anyway. in Gen 4 onward, it also has the... Jinx can also have the Forewarn ability, but in Gen 3, it exclusively has Oblivious. Or that's the only ability it has. Unless hidden abilities became a thing at this gen, then it can have dry skin. Which is odd for Jinx, because that just makes water-type moves heal it. Why would you use a water-type move against an ice psychic? In fact, that dry skin would be terrible on a Jinx, because that also increases damage from fire-type moves. So that's double weakness from ice on top of dry skin. A Jinx with dry skin would just instantly die. No, I'd probably want one with Oblivious. Or at least Forewarn.
Nice.
Indeed. Which Forewarn just broadcasts the strongest move that the opponent Pokemon has. Which definitely sounds a lot more useful than Oblivious. I like how this Jinx has 85 special attack. Okay, and ice types are considered special in Gen 3. So yeah, she Jinx will definitely seems like a good replacement for Myman maybe. Yeah, Myman has less special attack at level 30. That might sound like an idea, because place Myman with Zinx. Oh, hey, this Staryu has Stardust on it. Zinx has a male on it. That's a healthy Jinx. Be kind to it. Sure. Now the catch is that Zinx doesn't know any psychic moves. What's your move list in Gen 3? Oh, you don't even learn a single psychic move in your level up. That's crazy. It's supposed to start off with Pound Lick, Lovely Kiss, and Powder Snow. Yeah, it doesn't learn a single psychic type move in its move list. So I have to use a TM on it. What about in Gen 2? No, you didn't learn psychic in Gen 2 or in Gen 1. Damn. Then among the TMs, it can learn Calm Mind, Light Screen, Psychic, Reflect, Skill Swap, and Dream Eater. Suppose that's what we can do then. I do have the TM that teaches Psychic. But that's gonna make her teensy bit OP. Because Psychic's like the strongest psychic attack in the game. Lovely Kiss causes sleep. Powder Snow's a weaker attack than Ice Punch. Yeah, no, just get rid of Powder Snow. Other neat TMs she can learn. Shadow Ball? Yeah, it would be nice if I had TM 30. It totally needs to learn Ice Beam, no. Ice Punch should do just fine. I could have taught it Water Pulse, that probably would have been handy. I learned Break, but I don't think she has the bestest physical attack, because fighting would be considered physical. Now 38, yeah, no sense doing that. Shadow Ball seems like the best idea, but I need to get that first. yeah, just looking at the list, yeah, Shadow Ball seems to be a good thing to teach her to replace that double slap, but How'd I get a Jinx? I did an in-game trade. It's a fella in Cerulean City. Lives in this house. He wants a Poliwhirl for it. So, yeah, traded with that guy. Now we have a Jinx, whose special stat is a lot better than Myman. So she'll probably replace Myman as the Psychic, while giving us Ice type coverage, which we're going to need later on for sure. But Mr. Mime can Magic Leaf? That he can. But we already have a Grass type. In fact, out of curiosity, can she learn that? No, probably not. There's no TM for it yet. She definitely doesn't. Can't learn a grass attack. Now my need to go to Fuchsia City is now done because I didn't realize that the good rod or the super rod would allow me to get that trade in. Mr. Mime is better than my grass type. What, you hating on Parasect? Full psychic team? I mean, I'd be down for that. You just have to be careful when a dark type shows up. I'm starting to think maybe it might be a good time to actually replace Parasect. I still need a fire type. Well, I suppose I don't need a fire type, but a fire type would be handy. It's like 6 levels away from evolution. Oh, what was I going to do with Pikachu again? I was going to get him to like a certain level and then make him a Raichu. At 33, it learns Agility. 41, it learns Thunder, which is not a particularly great move over Thunderbolt. And then at 50, it learns Light Screen. So I can evolve this Pikachu pretty much right now. This Agility just boosts up speed. Just catch a Charizard easy? Bruh. You think you can... I don't think Charizards are readily available. What would be a good grass type to replace Parasect? You need him for his cutting. He does have the cut attack on him. Be an idea. Maybe we can check out maybe we can go to Fuchsia City anyway and go to the Safari Zone. Oh, we can catch Execute. Yeah, but that would give us another Psychic. Yeah, the only grass types in the Safari Zone are Execute, Paris, and Parasect. That's... there. Full Psychic Team. Mr. Mime, Alakazam, Jinx, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Slowpoke, Execute. Okay, first that's one too many Pokemon, and Dragonite is not a Psychic type. You just included him because you like Dragonite. The Slowpoke and the Execute would need to evolve. No, I'm kind of liking the idea of Execute being a replacement grass type. Or how viable that will be. Very high special. The only psychic attack it learns is Confusion. At 43, it can learn Solar Beam and doesn't really learn a whole lot of grass type attacks in Gen 3. Leech Seed, Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, and Solar Beam. But we can teach it Giga Drain and Bullet Seed. Full Psychic Team. Abra, 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 and Abra. That's only 5 Abras, Gooby. you legit forgot another Abra. Full Psychic Team. Ugh. That'd be a pain in the ass to assemble. It would be doable, though. Weigh our options here. Easily enough, we just obtained this Staryu, which can evolve into Starmie, which is Water Psychic. And for a Pure Psychic, we got Hypno and Mr. Mime. And then here's also good old Abra. A Jinx. The Ice Psychic. You can be the Water Psychic. Execute can be the Grass Psychic. Damn. Is there a Fire Psychic in Gen 3? Probably not. Victini. Yeah, no, you're totally not in Gen 3. You're from Gen 5. Darmanitan Zen mode? Yeah, no. Delphox? No. Need Gen 3 here, people. Armorogue? No. No, there is no Gen no Fire Psychic in Gen 2. That would have been cool. There's Fire Flying. Yeah. All of them can just teleport. Maybe we will go track down and execute. That might be interesting. Might spice up the gameplay a little bit. Who is double the fire? Oh, there's no double fire. List of psychic types from Gen 3. Just lists out every single Gen 3. No, I probably want Gen 1 then. You know, that doesn't help. Yeah, for dual types, that's all we can do. So Execute's a grass psychic. Jinx is an ice psychic. Staryu can evolve into a water psychic. Alternatively, there's also Slowpoke and Slowbro. They're water psychics as well. And then these three are just pure psychics, and then that's it. There's no other dual type psychics. Unless we could somehow get an Alolan Raichu in here, then there's an electric psychic, but no, he's like Gen 7. Mewtwo's a pure one, and Slowking, we can't have a Slowking until we get the National Pokedex, which he's also a water psychic. I mean, I'm down to having Execute, Jinx, and Staryu on the team to cover those types, but yeah. And then maybe like one pure psychic, but then the other two we can do. We'll have to do some other types. Like we'll be missing an electric type, so I'll probably keep Pikachu. You are pretty much replaced. Would be replaced. Definitely keep the Pikachu at least. Probably keep Primeape, or replace him with a different Pokemon, and then maybe make one slot for one of these guys. Which out of these three, I'd probably lean more towards Mr. Mime, just to make it different. That or Hypno. curiosity. Who has the highest special? You're 54. You're 72. Okay, that's obvious. Hypno kind of sucks, yeah. Hypno's more like a physical attacker, I believe. Which is weird for a psychic type. But yeah, no. We just need to catch and execute. Maybe we'll do that. Let's reassemble this team for now. Let's see here. I don't want to bring the Staryu to get it leveled. Is Ditto in Gen 1? Yep. Ditto's among the first 151. Oh, no, he's on Cinnabar Island, isn't he? You first run into a Ditto. 13, 14, 15, Pokemon Mansion, and Cerulean Cave. Okay. So we can first encounter him on Route 13, which is a nearby route. Except he's a 5% chance encounter rate. So he'll be a tricky find. Yeah, we want to keep him for his cut for now. Ooh, Illuminate. We don't need that. We'll catch a different Staryu. Yeah, natural cure sounds like a far better ability for you. Heals status conditions when switching out, but only when switching out. But then the problem with Staryu is that it doesn't learn any actual psychic attacks. It learns Light Screen and Cosmic Power, but those don't do damage. 28, it learns Bubble Beam. Unfortunately, when it evolves into a Starmie, the only move it can learn is Confuse Ray at 33. Can teach it Psychic, but I just used that on the Jinx, so I don't know. And on the flip side, if I wanted to actually use Slow Poke over Staryu, then he'll learn Psychic at 40. But I prefer Staryu over Slow Poke. Why not have a team of only Dittos? Ditto only, like, duplicates whatever the opponent uses. do now is actually see if we can catch a better Staryu. We can find one with natural cure. Impish also has a weight. Okay, you were a waste of a ball. There's a Gyarados. Krabby.
Nice.
Camouflage. Oh, okay. Now it's a ground type. I don't know how that's going to help you, but sure. Too. luck reeling anything in. Pass on that. Get it closer to like 25. That would be nice. That way that's less grinding. $17. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. This might be the one with the natural cure. Pokeball on her. Naughty. Also has a... Okay. Where else we can find. Nope, Vermilion City is like the closest area. We can also try again at Cinnabar Island, Pallet Town, but Pallet Town would be a pain in the ass to get to. Then I don't think the levels would be that great either. No, 15 to 25. So same as here. Cinnabar Island's too far away. Same level star use anyway. Gotta keep on trying. The RNG work its magic, I guess. Jeez. Gyarados. Not really exactly picky on the level. Running into Gyarados more frequently than I am Staryu. That's a 40% chance for the Staryu, 15% chance for a Gyarados. 40% chance for the Krabby. And then at a 4% chance, we might run into a Horsey. That's a 4% chance. Staryu. Catch a level 21 Pokemon with a Pokeball, but we're gonna try. Yeah, we're running into some Staryu. thing that missed. Catch 2 more Staryu after this, and then we'll move on. I think there should be enough Staryu to compare and figure out which one's got a natural cure ability. Oh, I don't want to nickname it. Not yet. I'll wait until we pick the good one. Burst out. That should be enough Staryu. Two of them have Stardust on them. That's extra money. These guys first. Jolly with Illuminate, Illuminate, Illuminate. Jolly, Impish, Adamant. Ugh, Adamant's not good. Probably go with a Jolly if I had to pick out of these. What do we got here? We got Sirius, Lonely, another Adamant, and a Jolly. This one has Natural Cure. Natural Cure, Illuminate, Illuminate. Okay, cool. So these two are definitely preferred. Illuminate's not particularly a useful ability. I had to pick between these two. Definitely not the Adamant one. Jolly's a good one, though. Pretty sure that's speed for some stat or another. Jolly. Speed for special... Oh, for special attack. Oh. That's not good. I would have preferred, like, timid. That's unfortunate. Or the other abilities, or the other features. Not lonely, stupid. Sirius is no change to stats. Lonely is attack for defense. Damn, got all those Staryu. Found 2 with decent abilities, but they don't have good natures on them. Adamant is physical attack for special attack. Probably stick with the Jolly one, I guess. Because Staryu does need speed. Speed. Oh, no, speed's its S stat, actually. What did stats spread as a Starmie? Base stats. Yeah, probably just go with this one then. Staryus. This one's sitting here. Naughty Nate. Let us. Yeah, I want to bring the Staryu so I can get it some levels. Now, let's see if we can make our way to Fuchsia City and get to, go to the, Safari Zone. See if we can score ourselves an Execute. Here we go. I'm pretty sure he's exclusive to the Safari Zone. Well, he can also be found in the Berry Forest, but that's that's on one of the Sevi Islands. Gotta try our hand at the Safari Zone. That's gonna be a long trek all the way to Fuchsia City. Well, actually, it'd probably be faster if we took the cyclone path, but then, we'd have to fight with another Snorlax. Rock. You don't look like a rocker. You look like you got, like, electric cables. You got jumper cables. That doesn't make you a rocker. Be paralyzed. Fucking Sonic Boom. Of course you have self-destruct. I mean, Staryu's getting all the EXP. That I don't mind. Electrode. You go to sleep. Nice. Searching for a moonstone. Yeah, I got 3 of them. See why? Because he has Nidorans. Nidorino and Nidorina need moonstones to evolve. Oh, and of course I didn't bring either of the psychic types with me. That's 28 damage on that Nidoran. Now he's going to bring out a Nidorino. Not a ground type just yet, but Monkey's about to. Poison. I hate getting poisoned by poison stings. That's like the weakest poison attack in the game. You should be able to take on a level 24 Magikarp. Nose Tackle and Splash. Boiler Whipping. Fine Rip. Well. Digi. Venonat, Bellsprout. Okay. And that's kind of cool, but. static. Shouldn't take that long. Take a while to get this star unit leveled. Some more time. That's what Jinx for pieces. I need a psychic type. This direction will be quicker. Gotta deal with this Snorlax again. Ooh, 1 HP. Damn. That's quite the crit. I think we should be able to catch this Snorlax. As long as it stays asleep anyway. Yeah. Now we have 2 Snorlax. We don't have 40 Pokemon, we only have 32. Faster method. Hopefully don't run into that many trainers here either. We'll eventually have to fight all these guys. That guy wants a slow bro for his licky tongue. There, made it to Fuchsia City. Now we'll go into the Safari Zone and see if we can have an execute. So 600 steps. And listen for Gen 3. 20% chance to find execute in this center area. Looks like it's a flat out 20% no matter which area we're going to. So the fastest way would be here. Also find a female Nidoran. 5% chance to run into a Nidorino. 5% chance for Parasect. 15 for Venonat. 20 for Rhyhorn. 1% for Chansey, and a 4% for a Pinsir. Mostly going to run into Nidoran females, executes, and Rhyhorns. Run around in this grass. Rhyhorn. Don't want a Rhyhorn. Actually, we might as well fucking catch one, because we do need to work up more Pokemon entries. Female Nidoran, we don't need her. We already caught her. There's an execute. There's an execute. Nickname him later. Who's in the area? 1% chance for a Pinsir. 4% chance for a Kindness. 1% chance for a Tauros in the northern second area. It's 4% chance of area 3. Sure, we'll just throw the ball at it. Throw a rock at it instead. Whoops. I mean to throw another rock. Probably gonna run away now. No, it's still chilling. Now it ran away. Arena. Okay. I kind of wanted to catch it. Get the entry. Intersect. pincer. Hmm. Yeah, we'll risk it with the rock. Hopefully it doesn't run away. Good. So the ball actually catches it. Nice. Pincer. Reno. Nice. The catch here now is just an arena and a Chansey. Of course, more execute. Chansey's a 1% chance, so it could be hard to run into one of those. Instantly burst. Nidorino. 5% chance. Why couldn't that be another pincer or a Chansey? Dragonair. That's a 1% chance. Of course that was going to happen. Crazy that I encountered that Dragonair. Shame we didn't catch it. There's a Sea King. There goes a Sea King. Edie. Now we'll try the ball. Nice. There we have a Edie. Alrighty, Reno. Thanks for watching. You have a good night. Call it as well. So I got a lot of grinding to do on here now. Gotta get that. Oh, I didn't mean to throw it on a rock. Get that star you leveled up. Try to get everyone to like in the 30s. Late 30s. Come on. I'm like really angry. Just get in the ball. Not being angry. Waste of balls that was. You'd at least get Wonder Teeny. First, we'll organize our box, because now it's full of a whole bunch of Pokemon. Most importantly, the Execute. Snorlax is out of the way, too. Mr. Mime. Star you over here. Pincer. Serious. Hyper Cutter. Oh, that's handy. Oh, this Dratini. Laxed. Shed Skin ability. Looks promising. Alright. Compare these Execute. They're all female. These 3 are 24. This one's 25. Mild, jolly, calm, and also jolly. All have chlorophyll, and this one has the highest special attack. This one has a higher special attack than level 25, so this Execute wins. Rid of the rest of them. Save here. Cool, now I'm at 40. Now I can get that amulet coin. So off stream, I'll try to get these guys up to like 35 or something. Alright, that's going to be it for the stream for tonight. Cut it over to here. I probably don't have a whole lot of people watching me at this point, so we'll see. Alright, so that'll be the end of the stream for tonight. Next stream I have slated for Thursday. Yes. Or there I am thinking of continuing on in .hack infection and maybe even start the second game .hack mutation, but I might change it into something else. I don't know. I think just after completing infection, I just don't really have the urge to continue .hack. Maybe we'll replace it with Earthbound Beginnings, or probably just shelve it for a while. I don't know, but yeah. And again, there might be a possible stream on Saturday because I do have that day off, but I might just not stream on that day. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. However, if Throne ever finally updates or finally stops processing the Nintendo Switch 2, and if it hopefully gets sent out like now and hopefully shows up on the Saturday, then I might do a stream where I'll open up the Switch 2 or whatnot, but I don't know. Depends if when and if it actually shows up. Do stick around though, because I would like to send you out on a raid. We're not going to raid Rare because we raided her yesterday. Oh, Rosie Mallow is playing Paper Mario. Ooh, I like Paper Mario. Rosie Mallow's a person I met through Final Fantasy 14. Let's see if there's any other options. We got Hockey playing Elden Ring. I've rated her a couple times, haven't I? Not in the last 30 days, but I've rated her a lot more often than Rosie Mallow. Yeah, I feel like rating Rosie. That is if she's still kicking. She's only an hour into her stream. Yeah, she's still playing. She's playing Paper Mario. So let's go raid her. I like the Paper Marios. Feel free to join in that raid. I'm sure Rosie would appreciate it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So next stream will be on Thursday, where it's planned to be .hack infection, but might change it up to something else. I don't know yet. So with all that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you all on Thursday. And please enjoy Rosie Mallow.